everyone, it's Bree here and welcome to Vinyasa Wave. Your workout for today is a Vinyasa flow, and that just means we're moving with our breath. We will be starting on our backs, and then just make sure you have space around you. You don't necessarily need props, but if you have them around and like to incorporate them into your practice, you're more than welcome to, but I will not be using any, so I just won't cue them. But if you know how to add them into your practice, by all means, add them in. All right, so go ahead and make your way down to your back and we'll get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're starting on our backs. So we're laying all the way down. Take up as much space as you can in the area you are in. Arms are gonna go wide, legs go wide. Take a big breath in. Big exhale, let it go. Using these next few breaths to transition you from whatever you were just doing to this very moment. Allowing you to arrive here more than just physically, arriving physically, mentally, every layer of your being is landing here on this mat. And then begin to deepen your inhales and your exhales. Allowing the body to get heavy every time you exhale. Good, we'll open the practice with a breath in together, holding it at the top, and then a sigh out. You can either make it audible or keep it to yourself. Totally up to you. Here we go, big breath in. Hold. And exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, take arms up and over your head. Feet come together. We're getting really long in the body. And then on the exhale, pull knees all the way in towards your chest. Hands grab onto the knees. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze, keeping head, neck, and shoulders down. Slide the hands to the knees. Start drawing circles with the knees, making them as big as you can. Nice and slow all the way around. And then reverse the direction, go the opposite way. Good, bring it back to center, take a pause. Take your feet on the outside of your mat. Arms come into a cactus position or goal post. So elbows are bent at 90. The tops of your hands are reaching down towards the floor. Take an inhale and both knees drop over to the right side. Pause when you get there. When you land at your deepest spot, take a full breath in. Big exhale. Good, take the knees through center all the way over to the left side. Pause when you get there. When you find your deepest space, take a full breath in. Big exhale. Come back to center. Good. Bring those knees back in towards your chest. Give them another squeeze. Straighten out that left leg. Right leg comes up towards the sky. Grab on the back of that leg. Give it a nice gentle pull. Nothing crazy just yet. We're going to work with the ankle first. So toes down towards your face, flexing that foot. Then we point the toes up towards the sky. Nice pull down. Point up towards the ceiling. Good, one more. And then bring it back to center. Good, nice little pull, one more. Full breath in. Big exhale. Release the tension slightly and slowly start to climb up your leg like a tree all the way up. And then slowly climb it all the way down. Climb it up again on that inhale, starting to connect to the core. And then slowly back down. Good, one more, take it all the way up. We're gonna hold it, stay there at the top. Keep squeezing that core, and then left leg starts to lift, and then we control that lower. Try to come down almost to a hover, and then we come right back up. So we never actually touch the floor if we can avoid it. Good, go for 3, 2, last one. Lower to a hover, keep it there. Slowly release the hands down. Head, neck, and shoulders come down. Make a circle with this right leg on the ceiling, trying to keep that left leg at a hover and hips nice and neutral. Good. Reverse the direction, go the opposite way. Bring it back to center, hold. Lower the left heel down softly. Take this right leg all the way over to the left side. Find a nice supine twist. Reaching through that right foot. Gaze goes over that right fingertips. Full breath in here. Big breath out. Good, on the exhale, slowly bring it back to center. Knee comes in towards the chest, and we switch sides. Right leg extends, left leg goes up. Give it a nice pull first, just a gentle one, and then start working that left ankle, pulling it down and up towards the ceiling. Trying to get a little deeper each go around. Good, bring it back to center, and then start climbing that tree all the way up. And then slowly lower down. Good, big climb all the way up and lower down. Last one, we hold it here. Take it all the way up. Pause when you get there. Leg lifts on this right side. Right heel comes to a hover, and then we take it straight back up. Good, one more. Hold it at the bottom, take it down. Find that hover, pause, release head, neck, and shoulders. Find that circle with this left leg all the way around. Trying to keep the hips as stable as you can. Reverse the direction, go the opposite way. And bring it to center. Lower that right heel, arms stay out towards the side, supine twist to the right. Ideally trying to keep that left leg as straight as you can, but if we need to bend it or throw some pillows underneath the knee, you're more than welcome to. Pulling the chin off the chest first, and then taking our gaze over our left fingertips. Full breath in here, breathe into that side body. Big exhale. Slowly bring it back to center on that exhale. Knees come in towards your chest. We're gonna rock a few times until you make it up to a boat pose and hold. So as many rocks as you need, keeping that back rounded until you make it up to boat pose. Good, once we're there, we pause for a moment and we rock again. So slowly rock back. Take it right back up, find that boat pose. Reaching through the crown of the head, and then one more. Rock back. Take it up, hold, find boat pose. Reach those arms nice and long, find low boat. Reach, get nice and long in the body. Good, bring it up, high boat. Down for low boat. Good job. 2 more, bring it up, high boat. Down for low boat. 1 more, take it up. And down. Good, take it up, high boat. Pause when you get there. Cross the legs, sit up nice and tall. We do a big sweep of those arms up and over the head. Left hand comes down, right hand reaches up and over the mountain. Pressing down through that right hip. So we really get that side body stretch. Inhale back to center, both arms up. Left hand to your right knee as you rotate to the right. Right hand comes right behind the back. Find length through the crown of the head. Big exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Right hand down, left hand reaches up and over. Heavy in that left hip. Good, inhale back to center. We twist, right hand, left knee. Turn to the left, reach to the crown of the head. Good, exhale, bring it back to center, both arms up. Hands behind the head, elbows go wide. Lift that chin up slightly. Find seated cat-cow. So elbows go wide on that inhale. Try to pull belly as far forward as you can. Exhale, round. Pull elbows all the way in. Good. Inhale, pull it forward. Exhale, round. Again, inhale. And exhale, round. Good. Bring it back to center. Release the hands. Find tabletop, hands and knees. Hands will stack underneath those shoulders. Knees will stack underneath your hips. One round of cat-cow here. Drop the belly. Chin comes off the chest. Exhale, round. Tuck it all the way in. Inhale, bring it back to center. Extend that right leg out behind you. Bend it so it's nice 90 degree. You can point your toe or flex, up to you. Take it up to the sky on the inhale. Drop your belly, chin comes off your chest. Exhale, round through the back. Pull knee to nose. So we're doing a really dramatic cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, foot goes towards the ceiling. Exhale, round, tuck it under. Again, inhale. Exhale, round. Good. Bring it back to neutral. Take that foot up so it's about hip height. Send left arm out towards the front of the room. On the exhale, left hand reaches back, tries to find that foot. Make sure we're pushing down through this right hand first. If we find the bind, kick the foot into the hand to help open up that heart. If we don't want to find the bind today, we can just reach hand back, just sending the energy towards that foot. Exhale, release. Other side. Left foot kicks up, hip height. Go when you're ready, drop the belly on the inhale. Exhale, round through that back body. Inhale, take it up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round. One more. Exhale, round. Good, bring it back to center. Get it hip height first. Right arm extends when you're ready, and then take it back. Try to find that bind. Push down through that left shoulder first, then we kick the foot into the hand, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. Both hands down, knees go wide, big toes together. Walk those hands forward. Forehead reaches for the floor. Don't worry if it touches or not. Take a full breath and expand back body. Big exhale. Good. Inhale, come forward, find tabletop. Left leg comes out towards the left side. Keep right hip stacked over right knee. Left arm sweeps up, open up your body to the left. Exhale, thread it underneath that right arm, threading the needle. Left shoulder can either reach for the floor, or if you have your block, you can put your head on a block. Stay here or play. Right hand can go up towards the ceiling. It can find that left hip crease. Whatever you like. Taking a full breath in. Big exhale. Good. Right hand plants if you had the bind. Then we unwind. Left arm goes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, left hand comes down. Then begin to walk your hands over to your left foot. You can pull those left toes off of the floor. Find the length in the spine. If you notice when you start to walk over towards those left toes, your back body starts to become a rainbow. Let's place hands on the thighs and then fold from there to keep the length in the spine. One more breath. Exhale, bring it back to center. Beautiful. Switch sides. Right leg extends. Right arm sweeps up first. Open up the body. Exhale, thread. Right arm underneath, right shoulder meets the floor. Left hand sweeps around, finds that right hip crease. Press down through that right hand to keep rotating. Good. Exhale, bring it back to center. Left hand down, right arm up towards the sky. Once the hand reaches the floor, start walking over towards those right toes. You can pick the foot up. Be mindful of that back body. We want the length. When we look down, our back starts to round, and then we avoid the stretch in that hamstring. If you need to, hands come to the thigh to find the length. One more breath. Good, exhale, bring it back to center, hands down. Tuck that right knee in. Tuck toes. On the exhale, hover the knees a couple inches off of the floor. Keep holding, pushing down through those hands. Chin is off of the chest. We shift back, turbo dog. So heels stay lifted, shoulders shift back, hips go high, belly reaches for the thighs, and our knees are still in that tabletop position. Holding for 3, 2, and lower the heels, straighten out those legs, and then begin to find movement that feels good in your body. Bicycling the knees, shaking the hips, shaking the head, whatever it is. Let it feel good in your body. Getting that crunchy feeling out. Bringing it back to center. Pressing the heels down. Don't worry if they're touching. Just send the energy down, finding the length in the back of the legs. We're up and out of those shoulders. So we're out of our wrists. Weight is off of our wrists. Long in the spine. Taking a full breath in here. Big exhale. Beautiful. On your inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly start to walk your feet towards the top of the mat. When we reach there, slowly lift head, neck, and shoulders. Find a halfway lift, keeping chin off chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise up. Head being the last thing to come up. Moving at a snail's pace. When we reach the top, roll shoulders back and down, sweep arms up and over. Exhale, elbows go wide. Inhale, reach for length. Again, exhale, will go wide. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, swan dive down, arms go wide, forward fold. Inhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step feet back, find your plank position. Pause here. Pull the chin off the chest, push down through those shoulders. Nice tight belly, reaching through those heels. On the exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Untuck those toes, slide the hands back behind the shoulders if they're not there already. On the inhale, float just the top portion of your body, head, neck, and shoulders. And then maybe we start to float hands off. Feet stay down. Make that back body work. Exhale, release. We do that again. If you need to, rock knees side to side. Release that low back. Bring it back to center. Again, inhale, big lift. Squeeze elbows together. Float the hands if we can. Squeeze glutes. Hold for 3, 2, and lower. Good job. Hands meet the floor. Tuck those toes. Send it back to down dog. Hips go all the way up. Take a full breath in here. Full breath out. Inhale, look forward. We begin to move with the breath now. Sun salutation. Look forward. Exhale, step jumper, hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Find the length in the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, sweep arms up and over the head. Exhale, elbows go wide. Inhale, reach. Pause when you reach the top. Right arm forward, left arm back. Find a twist here. Hips stay facing forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step, jump, hop to your plank, pause. Option to go down to the belly or find chaturanga halfway. Up dog or cobra, you choose. Down dog on your exhale. That's your vinyasa. You can add in or take out anything you'd like, and we'll always meet back in down dog. Here we go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, jumper, hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big sweep. Exhale, elbows go wide. Inhale, reach. This time, take hands behind your back. Find just above those hips or those glutes. Elbows pulled together, chin comes off the chest. This is maybe where you stay. If you keep going, maybe we find a back bend, squeezing glutes, pushing hips forward, opening up that heart towards the sky. And then exhale, bring it back to center. Keep going, forward fold, reach down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, we vinyasa your way. If you're moving with me, hands down, jump back, plank. Lower down all the way or halfway, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog on the exhale, pause. Take a full breath in here. Full breath out. On the inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink low, find chair. Arms up, heavy in the heels. Chin is off the chest. Take a full breath in here. Big exhale. On your next exhale, lean forward, hands to the back of the room. Belly comes close to the thighs. Inhale, big sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa your way through. Jump back, plank. Lower down all the way or halfway. Cobra or up dog. Down dog on the exhale. Right away, right leg sweeps up on the inhale. Step it forward, find a high lunge. Right foot plants, big sweep of those arms up. Sweep. Big inhale. Exhale, take it down. We're still moving breath and movement together. Take it back, down dog. Left leg, big sweep up. Exhale, step it forward, high lunge. Big sweep of those arms up. Pause when you get there. Your exhale takes it down, building the heat here. Right leg sweeps up again. Step it forward, high lunge. Big sweep. Using your breath, exhale, take it down. Down dog, left leg goes up. Step it forward, high lunge. Sweep. Exhale, bring it down. Go back to down dog. Pause when you get there, taking a full breath in. Full breath out. Right leg goes up on the inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip. And maybe do some circles or stay where you are. Good. Square the hips off. Bring right knee towards your nose, rounding through back body. Pull it all the way in. Exhale, step it back, three-legged down dog. Again, knee to nose, pull it in, round through the back. Step that right foot forward, find your low lunge. Drop that left knee, big sweep of the arms up, find it. Find that low lunge. Elbows go wide, open the heart. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, take it down. Hold it here. Squeeze back body together. Chin is off the chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we open left arm forward, right arm back. Pull belly towards your right inner thigh. Reaching in opposite directions here. Good, we revolve it, right hand down, left arm up towards the sky. On the exhale, left hand plants next to your right foot, right arm up towards the ceiling, and then keep pulling belly towards your inner thigh. Compress that space, make it as active as you can. Reach through those right fingertips. Big breath out. On your next exhale, left foot kicks out. Keep this twist in the chest as you send that right leg back. You're in a supported side plank. You might need to pull that left hand back so left shoulder is stacked over the left wrist. Hips push forward, squeezing glutes together. Right hand comes up and over your head, right bicep next to your ear. Then the right foot lowers down. Find that nice side body stretch. On the inhale, lift the chest, arms go wide, find gate pose. Right hand slides down, left arm comes up and over. Inhale, come back to center, both arms up. Find baby wild thing here, so left hand can reach down, open up the heart, or hands come to the hips again. Push forward, chin comes off the chest, opening up the heart. You choose what you need. And then exhale, bring it back to center. Find that side plank again. Left hand down, float that right leg. Step it back to the front. You're back in that twisted low lunge. Right hand plants, we vinyasa our way through. Right foot goes back. Lower down all the way or halfway. As always, you can skip it all together. Cobra or up dog. Down dog on the exhale. Take a pause here. Come back to the body, come back to the breath. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Open up the hip first. Option to stay here or play, find some circles. Continuing to push up and out of those shoulders, getting the weight off of those wrists. When you're ready, square off the hips, knee to nose, round through the back body, shift forward, send it back. Again, left knee to your nose, hold, low lunge, drop that foot down, right knee comes down. Sweep those arms all the way up. Elbows go wide. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it down. Hold. Squeeze back body. Keep opening up that chest as you push those hips down. Inhale, big lift. Twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Keep pulling chin off of the chest, reaching in opposite directions. Revolve it, left hand down, right arm up. Keep the twist in the chest, twisted low lunge, right hand comes down, left arm comes up, and then compress that space between that left inner thigh and your belly. Pushing up and out of this right shoulder, left hand reaches towards the sky. On the exhale, kick that right leg out, find that supported side plank, left leg goes back. Again, you might need to adjust so right hand is right underneath that right shoulder. Hips go forward. When you're ready, left arm up and over that left ear, bicep to ear. Left foot comes down, find that side body stretch, option to bend that right knee to get a little deeper, or right elbow to get a little deeper. Exhale, big lift, arms go wide, gate pose. Keep going, left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale back to center. Find wild thing, or hands behind the back, just open up the heart. You choose what you need. Exhale back to center. Right hand down, find that supported side plank first. Then we bring it back, low lunge. Meet the shape first before you move to the next. Left hand down, step it back. Vinyasa or no yasa, take it back to your down dog. However you get there, pause when you get there. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Right leg goes up on the inhale. Right knee to nose, round through the back body. Shift forward, pause. Step it down, find that low lunge again, but keep hands low. Belly is on that right thigh. Find that compression. Left toes tuck. Send arms up and over your head. Find the length in the spine first. Pull belly off of this right thigh like we're finding a hover. When you're ready, left knee comes off. You're in a runner's lunge, hovering right over that right thigh. Good. Inhale, big lift. Find your high lunge or high crescent. Bending into that right knee a little more. We rotate left arm forward, right arm back. Find that twist. Reach in opposite directions. Revolve it, right hand down, left arm up. Keep the twist in the chest. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Compress the space. Reach through those fingertips, staying with your breath. Just like we did that supported side plank, we're going back to it. Option to go for that full side plank, right foot stacks, or you can drop that left knee down. Adjust that left hand so it's stacked underneath the shoulder. Stay or play. Stay here in the side plank or take it back. Wild thing, lifting those hips all the way up. You choose any variation you need. One is not greater than the other. It's whatever your body needs today. We meet back in that side plank, whatever variation you're in. Once you're there, take it back, low lunge, or runner's lunge with your twist. So left hand is still down, right fingertips are reaching, we're compressing that inner thigh. Meet the shape first. On the exhale, warrior two, left arm back, left heel drops, right arm extends forward. Tuck that tailbone slightly, bend into that right knee, reaching in opposite directions, hold this space. Big exhale. Beautiful, let's pump it. Arms up and over. Exhale, take it down. Two more, big lift. Take it down. One more. Take it down, pause. Reach through those fingertips, arms up and over. Face the left, we're in a wide leg forward fold. Reach hands behind you first before you fold. Opening up that heart. Exhale, we fold all the way down. Arms up and over. You can turn toes slightly inward or have them parallel, up to you. One more breath. On the exhale, release the grip of those hands. Hands come down. Lift your chest, find a halfway lift. Turn left toes outward. Bend the left knee, skandasana, to the back of the mat. You can lift the left heel. Hands can come down. You can find a bind. There's plenty of variations we can take here. Choose what your body needs today, not what you think it should be doing. Whatever it actually needs today. Whatever variation you're in, start coming back to neutral. Hands come to the center, find your wide-legged forward fold again. Then we bring it up, warrior two. Bend that right knee, right arm reaches. Once you're here, you meet the shape first, cartwheel the hands, vinyasa or no yasa your way through. We meet back in down dog, however you get there. Lower it down all the way or halfway. Cobra or up dog. Down dog on the exhale. Good. Left leg goes up on the inhale. Left knee towards your nose, round through the back body. Pause when you get there. Step it through, find that low lunge. Right knee comes down. Hands stay low. When you're ready, hover those hands, pull belly off of the thigh, find that hover. Then we lift that back leg up and off. Runner's lunge with a hover. Inhale, lift, high lunge, reaching through those fingertips. Exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Squeeze inner thighs together to find the balance. Revolve it, left hand down, right arm up. Good, keep the twist. Right hand comes down. We find that runner's lunge with a twist. Left arm comes up. Compress that space between your belly and thigh. When you're ready, stack, find that side lunge. Side lunge, side plank. Remember, you can drop that bottom leg down if we need a little support today. We can stay or play or go into that wild thing, lifting hips all the way up. Exhale, bring it back to center. Find that side plank first. Then we find our runner's lunge with the twist. Meet the shape first. Warrior two, drop the right heel, arms go wide. Reach, hold, pump it, reach up. Exhale, take it down. Two more, big reach. Exhale, take it down. Reach. Pause when you get here, hold it. Wide leg forward fold, turn towards the right. Legs are straight, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold down. Stay or play here. We can walk hands forward, finding our wide leg down dog. We can take hands behind. You can find an inversion of whatever variation you like. You can take tripod, pincha, anything you'd like. We have 3 breaths wherever you're at. Two more. Whatever variation you're in, start making your way back to neutral. Hands down, lifting the chest. Pause when you get there. Turn right toes towards the back of your mat. Find Skandasana, bending that right knee. Dropping that heel, maybe putting something underneath the heel. Dropping the left forearm. We can find a rotation. We can find the bind. Whatever you need tonight. Holding that space. Whatever variation you're in, start making your way back to neutral. Hands come to the center, find that wide leg forward fold, and then keep going. Warrior two, big reach. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Vinyasa or no yasa, meet me back in down dog, however you get there. Send it all the way back and pause, taking a full breath in. Big exhale. Good. On your next inhale, right leg goes up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, open the hip one last time. See if we can get a little deeper into that space. And then on the exhale, step that right foot on the outside of that right hand, find lizard. Drop that left knee down, we slow it down. Keeping the hands down, pulling through that heart. Shoulders are back, chin is off of the chest. Good option to stay here on the hands or come down to the forearms, but keep pulling that right knee in first. If we're on the forearms, bring the hands down. And then we push this right knee open. You have the option to stay here, or we reach back for that left leg, finding a nice quad stretch. Whatever variation we choose, we're up and out of this shoulder. Even if you're on your forearm, pull up and out of that shoulder. Taking a full breath in here. Full breath out. Exhale, release, bring it back to center. We're gonna take this left leg, shoot it straight through, have a seat. I'm gonna scooch back a little bit so I'm back in frame. This right leg, just step it over your left. Left arm comes up, cross. Find a nice twist here in that side body. Reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale, come back to center. Find a figure four so that right ankle crosses over that left knee. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. Exhale, fold all the way down. Pulling that chin off the chest. Good, and release. Straighten out both legs, sitting up nice and tall. Up on those butt bones, and then fold on the exhale. Keeping the length in the spine, chin stays off of the chest. Slowly drag your hands back. Cross the legs, come forward, you're in tabletop position. Pull left leg forward, you're in lizard on the left side. Hands down, pull that right knee back. Pull heart forward first, option to stay here or come down to the forearms, but we're squeezing this left knee in nice and close. Good, hands come down. Good, if we're on our forearms, bring the hands back down. Push that left knee away, opening up that heart, strong in the shoulder though. Option to reach back, finding that quad stretch. Good, exhale, bring it back to center. Shoot this right leg forward, finding that seated forward fold. Left foot stacks over your right. Right arm comes up, twist all the way. Good, exhale, release, face the front, find that seated forward fold. Seated figure four, left ankle crosses over that right knee. We're sitting up nice and tall. And then on the exhale, you fold. Good, inhale, big lift. Fine butterfly, feet together, knees go wide. Sit up tall first, and then on the exhale, we fold. Knees go wide. Inhale, big lift through that chest. Send your legs straight out in front of you and slowly come all the way down to your back. Send your legs all the way up, find waterfall. Don't worry if the legs are straight or bent. Hands come up, and then we just roll everything out. Reverse the direction if you haven't already. And then on the exhale, pull knees back in towards your chest. Give them a nice tight squeeze. And then on the exhale, let everything go. Find Shavasana. Arms and legs go wide. Slowly letting the body come back to a more natural pace. Closing the eyes if you are comfortable closing your eyes. If not, shift your gaze down. Allowing the chatter to quiet in the mind just for a few more moments. On your next inhale, slowly bring knees back in towards your chest, giving them a nice tight squeeze. And then if and when you're ready, either roll over to one side and push up to a seated position or rock up to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, we'll bring chin down towards the chest, taking a pause, one last pause. Maybe checking in with yourself, seeing how you're feeling, how you're doing, and making sure to answer honestly. We'll bring our hands to the third eye, that space in between the eyebrows. We'll close the practice the way we started, with a breath in and a big sigh out. Here we go, big breath in. Big exhale, let it go. Excellent practice. Thank you for waving with me today. I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you are. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.